Welcome to This is the Police episode 2. We're going to do a bit of gameplay in this one. So let's see where it takes us. Alright.
Cops don't use the police station cafeteria anymore.
Oh, no, we're skipping
There's
this.
some kind of stigma against it.
We saw that already. We've seen this too. If you didn't see the first part, you should probably go watch it to get some of the story out of it. Alright, so we're just gonna start the day. Oh, I forgot. Music played. Oh, okay. This is cool. Responding to calls is the bread and butter of police work. You'll need to send your officers to the crime scene before the timer expires. A mark on the map shows where the call came from. The farther away the destination is from the police station, the longer it will take for your officers to travel back and forth. So the longer your people will be tied up and unavailable for upcoming work. Okay, that's nice. Easiest way to determine difficulty is when you check how many units you realize. The more units you can send, the more serious the alleged threat. Particularly risky missions give you the option to send SWAT, but they must be accompanied by at least one officer. Number 5, okay, well. Hit and run, everyday mall. A married couple exited a convenience store and saw a van in the parking lot back over a homeless man, who'd been digging through a chest, and the driver jumped out to help, but once he saw that he'd hit a bomb, he got back in the van and quickly drove away. Okay. Are we gonna put Price? Oh, fuck it. Just put Austin and Price on that. There they go. Oh, this game is cool. I've been wanting to play this. This is amazing. A fight. Theater manager reports during a shower of Citizen Kane. Oh. Okay, let's start again. A theater manager reports that during a showing of Citizen Kane, a drunk man attempted to force his way into the theater carrying a snowboard decorated with the word Rosebud. When he was denied entry, he violently attacked the cashier and is currently fighting with the theater security guard. It's not much. It's an Asano. If she needs help, she'll ask for help. I think. Yeah, I think they can do that. I don't know. Oh, this music's nice. When everything goes well, the police capture the criminals and nobody dies. But the truth is, sometimes the criminals manage to escape just to try and avoid any cops like your Ross. And dead slaves will bother me even more than the living ones. What? Seriously? Wow, that sucks. I bet it was Price. We gotta stop by and get my medicine. Medication. Holy shit, this is bad. Oh my god. We're already off to a bad start. Oh no. It's terrible already. Armed robbery. Armed robbery suburb. 3 teenagers armed with a shotgun robbed a videotape. Oh damn. A videotape store and made off with their whole collection of adult movies. Okay. They're horny. The criminals fled in a car, but the store manager wrote down the car's license plate. The owner is one Janet. Alright, well, I'm just gonna send Purdy and Kochi. A fight. Johnson, Jurgen, and Katz law firm. I don't know if I said that right. A brother and sister clashed with each other over their deceased father's will. According to other lawyers, we don't dare separate them, and our security guard is Well, that sucks. All we have is Yancy and Tsubaki. Yeah. I'm really bad with this placement with cards. Now we have Austin and Price. Price is extremely useless. How do we do the music? Or hold up, let's find this out. Nope. I don't know. Whatever. Figure that out later.
412A in progress.
An assault in the ghetto. A passerby saw some teenagers attack an elderly musician, then run away with his guitar and money. Dick move. They might not get those teenagers. They don't really clarify how many there are. Like 2 or 3. So
We've got a situation here.
oh, that's bad. When your cops aren't sure how to proceed, they might contact you and ask to handle the situation. Try to deal with whatever comes up, but don't waste your time on this stuff. You have plenty of other problems to deal with. This vehicle in question parked right outside the Brown residence. The sounds of moaning and loud laughter can be heard from you. Let's not get too close to them. There you go. Yeah, we can't get too close. They have fucking shotguns. That was a good job, well done. They caught him. Okay, perfect. Thank Christ. So time goes by fast. Oh, they're at it.
412A.
Are you fucking kidding me? This is... I swear the price is what's making it happen. Oh god. There's nothing coming up. What's happening? Oh, that's it. Really? Okay. Alright. If you think you'll need a couple extra hands tomorrow, you can order any cop to come in and work overtime. But if they're working flat out, they'll be much more exhausted. Somebody's bound to take a mistake. True.
Used to be when I asked Kendrick to stay late at the office, he liked to grumble and crack wise. Nowadays, he doesn't have the strength for it. Slumped shoulders, blank stare, wrinkled skin. The past few weeks, I don't hardly recognize my old friend. In his younger years, he reminded me of a gallant royal officer in an old Kipling story. Kendrick isn't just crumbling under the weight of the public pressure, but from the shame of it all. Internal Affairs raided the library he inherited from his grandfather, hoping they'd find buckets of cash stashed in the pages. Heard about the look on his face, the fearless policeman standing helpless in horror. I've known Francis for 30 years. The past 20 years he's played loose with the law. And I know that at a certain point every stolen dollar brings more misery than anything else. Probably sounds crazy, but I sympathize with the guy. What can I do? Your friends are your friends, and these are the waters we swim in.
Called all of the people on that list today. Now they know you're in business, so you could get a call from any of them. You don't need to worry about any of them. I've cleared them all.
And what kind of business are we talking here?
It's nothing too serious, just like you asked. Should be just a few small favors. Payments will vary depending on the situation and who you're dealing with. How much are you looking to earn?
$500,000.
$500,000? Why not a whole million?
Because everybody wants to take $1 million. Figured I'd try something different.
Oof.
$500,000 in 180 days? Well, you could earn it all above board if you netted all the big fish and hit all your bonuses.
Never knew you for a fisherman.
Well, you never got into my business, and I'm not trying to get into yours. But be careful about bringing in any other cops. Sooner or later, they'll put the finger on you. And one more thing, Jack. I remember what you said, but I should probably add one more name to that list.
Ooh.
Christopher Sand.
Who's Christopher Sand?
Christopher G. Sand. Everyone knows the name, but few could tell you who he is. The old man stays away from the spotlight. Always wears old-fashioned jeans and knitted sweaters. Gives to charity. Rarely attends social events. An avid hunter, I hear. Even dabbles in poetry. You'd never guess he's the head of the oldest and most powerful gang in the city.
A gang?
Goes back as far as his great-grandfather. And Sand is strict about following the old rules. He rarely involves himself in commonplace murders and robberies. Hardly needs to intimidate anyone to get his point across. The people who work for him each have their sphere. They provide protection where needed, even work with the authorities when they want to make a deal. Meanwhile, Sand pulls the strings without getting his hands dirty. People sometimes mistake his quiet approach. A couple years ago, an arms dealer decided to expand its business without asking permission, and his whole family paid the price. In 4 weeks, Sand killed 31 people. Old men, women, even a few teenagers. And Sand's people made sure every paper reported it. Frank, I don't want to hear you say that name again.
Jack, please, listen to me. I'm in with these guys.
We agreed, Frank. That's not the kind of business I'm into. I don't go there. Never have, never will.
Oof. Stubborn in there. Day 3, July 17th, on a Wednesday. I think I might just start reading these now. Francis Kendrick announces retirement date. Legendary singer Gennaro Crespo comes to Freiburg. Construction of cinema museum postponed again. Let's go to work. This crappy old car that I don't know what it is. When a police officer is too tired to be effective. Wait, when a police officer is too tired to be effective, he'll ask for a day off. Sometimes officers request days off, even when they're at full strength. Some of these reasons you'll hear far-fetched, while some are very serious. Don't overindulge your subordinates, but don't antagonize them either. Remember that everybody's got secrets, and you've got to make sure these guys have your back. Alright. What? Fine. He's a detective, he can't do much. Some pipes on my house busted. I needed to wait around for the plumber. Sorry, you're like the best guy on our team. In addition to their performance ratings, police officers also possess rank. Employees begin at the lowest rank and can be elevated in a rank with 1, 2, or 3 stripes. Once a week, you can pass out stripes and improve the rank of any employee. If you think that no one is worthy of the honor some week, you can postpone the ceremony until later. Right, let me make sure I read this right. Insignias won't go out until your people are ready. Perfect. Okay. Birch Jr. Employees of rank not only increase its professionalism, but also learn to command. Whenever a ranking officer is on the scene, his or her colleagues are more likely to perform better than usual. Sometimes when cops get rank, I can't fucking read. I'm so sorry. When cops gets rank, they start thinking more seriously about their service. This can mean less drinking and more time spent on the job. Some of them might even turn out to be dependable. Oof, please. Okay. Why are you giving me these people? I need to make sure they're dependable and don't fuck up. Rao, you're deep in shit. No, not Roy. I was saying Roy. No, not you, Roy. Sorry. I'll just give him that. The only reason why I'm giving Birch Jr. is because I will boost up his shit, basically. Freeburg isn't one of those cities where you listen to what they say or nothing at all. You can always select any song from your collection and play it at any time, just like in real life. The life of your grandfather. Oh, really? See, this is what I was talking about. Alright, playing the first one. How do I play it? Oh. Ooh, this first one. I like this one. Learn how to hire and fire cops. Affairs. Police station. Labor. Oh, that's kind of weird. Labor market. Ooh. You have a certain number of paid job openings for which you can hire any available applicant. Job slots are separated between officers and detectives. Oh, sorry. I really want this guy. A. We need him for A. Want to free up a slot? Time to fire somebody. Yes. No. Bye, bitch. You have legal grounds. Don't want to ask me a question. If you have legal grounds for termination, no one will ask any questions. You might need to fire them anyway. Legality be damned. But you... Wait. Legality be damned. But that could land you in additional proceedings, and your other staff will become more worried about keeping their jobs than they are actually doing their jobs. Another way to free up a slot is to have a police officer killed, but that's not really a valid option, right? Pretty bad. Too old. I want political views. Do I need that later on? Because I don't need a light. I don't know who that is. I'm just hiring random people at this point. Samadhi. Alright. Stovall. Oof, you're pretty high up there, dude. Alright. Vandalism at St. Johnson's Cathedral. We received a frightened call from the local cathedral. Cathedral. This morning, the abbot discovered that someone entered the old cemetery during the night. The old yard's tombstones are painted with satanic symbols, and some have been broken into pieces. That's fucked up. It seems there are even marks from a shovel, but the abbot would say no more. She's not even here anymore. No. It's just a vandalism case. I don't think it's much. Please don't die or something just for fucking vandalism. I swear. Alright, let's play another song. Don't You Leave Me Here. Pierce Pickering Barrel House Jazz Band. Sure. I swear to God, if this like copyrights or anything, which it probably shouldn't. Vandalism at the Atticus Tower. Businessman Harley Jones, looking out of his window, saw two teenagers scratching offensive slogans on his new car. Why would somebody do that? That's pretty stupid. Robbins and I'm just gonna put Roy up there because it's just a a couple teenagers. Yeah, whatever. I mean, it's Roy's last day, I guess. She said, "If you want my this game is peaceful. I like it. This game. Why? My expectations are gonna be really low. Suspicious individual at Eddie's Burgers. A waitress named Mila reports that she just served a chicken Eddie and a Diet Coke to a dangerous criminal who she'd seen on television just this morning. The culprit is sitting at the window eating a burger that might I think I've heard of things like, what do you call it? What do you call it? False alarms. So go ahead. I followed you around from town to before on the vandalism. There's 3 of you on the case. Don't you leave me. Bah. That's stupid. Yep, see fucking doors. False alarm. Stupid. Just bored of my bouncer stuffed himself in Mexican food again. Now he can't get off his can. In the meantime, the line outside of the door is stretching. That's your business, not mine's. My people's ain't no bouncer. Eat a dick. Your problem. Plus, why would you ask the police station for a bouncer? Drug sales at Christopher G. Sands. Ice Arena. An anonymous caller just came in. A clown carrying balloons at the skating rink is selling crap to teenagers. That sounds like another false alarm. Whatever. Let's put current. Because I think if you put the higher ones in the first, they'll be the ones leading. Sure. You can earn money from these green things, but sometimes they influence a lot of things. A suicide threat. A naked man carrying a canister of gasoline is threatened to set himself on fire unless his favorite chewing gum becomes popular again. You're serious. Oh my god. Fucking nothing has come up that I need the SWAT for yet. Nothing extremely dangerous. And I think the danger probably progresses more throughout the game.
Officer on scene.
So, oh, really? A piece of a clown scene making balloons of animals. Take the clown onto the ice and round up any witnesses. Carefully watch the clown from the stands.
11:11.
Are you fucking kidding me? Terrible days. Terrible first, 3 days.
4:11.
Oh, so he was trying to kill himself. At least he's not gonna. Alright. The end of that day, well. I'm gonna end it here, folks. Have a nice day, night, morning, whatever it is. Goodbye.